Welcome to Easton Area Public Library. Today we'll be telling you all about Imagine Your Story with Unbound, Tykes and Tyrants Retold. So, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite stories, and you can try to guess what it is. Are you ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, a long time ago, but not too long ago, in that place that you're thinking of, there was a hard-working person. And that hard-working person lived with a very mean employer. And that employer, or boss, made them work very hard every day. One day, the employer got an invitation to a special event that was very fun. And the hard-working person said, "Can I go too?" And the employer said, "No, you cannot. You have to do extra work." Well, the hard-working person cried and cried and cried and got special assistance. From the special assistants, they were able to attend the special event, and it was a wonderful time. They met their soulmate, and it was fabulous. However, there was a deadline, and when the timer went off, the hardworking person had to run away before everyone discovered their secret identity. Back home, the next day, their soulmate, who they had discovered at the special event, went looking everywhere for them and brought an object that the hardworking person had left behind. Well, then they saw each other, and it was happily ever after. The end. Can you tell what story I was telling? If you said Cinderella, you'd be right. There are actually only 6 elements to a Cinderella story. And those are a hardworking person with a not nice living situation, a special event to attend, assistants to attend the event, a deadline to leave the event, a lost object, and being found with that object. So there you go. If you'd like to learn more about the different kinds of Cinderella stories, you should check out Glass Slipper and Gold Sandal, a worldwide Cinderella. But to give you a little hint of what exactly that you can expect in that, you'll find out that Cinderella actually started in China with Yen Shen, where her slippers were made of fur and not glass. However, through a language barrier, they turned into glass fairly quickly as she traveled the globe. Because it's such a good story, more people had to share it. So, you'll hear about it in The Golden Sandal, which is a Middle Eastern version. We have the Persian Cinderella, the Egyptian Cinderella, an Irish Cinderella called Fair, Brown, and Trembling. And sometimes Cinderella doesn't always stay female. This is the Irish Cinderlad. She also traveled the oceans and went to the Caribbean with Cendrillon, over to Mexico with Adelita. She traveled up through New Mexico and Texas as Cindy Ellen. Then she went to outer space as Interstellar Cinderella. Then she traded her prince for her planets in Cinderstella. And people took a deeper look at exactly how Cinderella got through that event and what could have been done differently in Cinder Edna. But it didn't stop there. People were having so much fun with the story of Cinderella, they even turned her into a bird, like a penguin. And a chicken. And apparently people really like chickens because there are lots more of chicken Cinderellas. Realizing that you only need 3 of the 6 elements to make a Cinderella story, people decided to make it longer and longer to see how far you could take Cinderella. And so you can explore that with Ella Enchanted, where Cinderella must always be obedient. Or you can find out what happened if Cinderella really didn't want to live in the palace with just Ella. But don't forget those seafaring adventures where they take Cinderella on a whole new world as she meets other fun characters with wacky stories and items like the Hero's Guide to Storming the Castle, the second book of the Hero's Guide to Saving Your Kingdom series. Well, that's a little bit to get you started with my favorite fairy tale, Cinderella, because it can be told so many different ways. Imagine your story with Cinderella, Unbound, Tykes and Tyrants today. Have a great day!